Good morning. How's everybody this Friday morning? Stacy here from Creatively Stacy. Thank you for stopping by my page. I haven't even done my hair yet. I gotta leave for work in, 45 minutes. And I was thinking about these jars I had painted. I haven't got my makeup done right yet. Oh goodness. Anyways, I wandered into the craft room. And so here I am. And I thought maybe you guys were around. Good morning, Leanne. You're up early. I was just saying I haven't even done my hair yet. I got to go to work, but I wandered by the craft room and, well, here we are. So I thought I'd show you guys what I was up to this morning. The jars I painted, I showed you the other day. These I had done a while ago. And I just painted them. I did a base paint, and then I put some tape on them and did some lines, and then I put some stencils on them. It's funny, Leanne, when you show up, it shows up as you, but then when you comment, it goes to sparkled. I love it. So then but I feel like they were too masculine for my craft room. Where the original ones I had done some pretty flowers on, right? My big one. Oh, it's girly, because it's my girly room, I guess. And these were a little too, not girly. Same color family. I've played with this star stencil. It's a distressed stencil several times, and I just haven't found the right home for it yet. So anyways, thought I would just sweeten them up a little bit this morning. I don't know if it's too bright in this light in here. It's really dark out, so it looks really light in here today. And so I thought, you know what, in case, and I got my glue gun heating up. Oh, the pug's in here on the floor, and so is my glue gun. Hold on. It's my dog. What doing? I have so much junk in here right now. I gotta clean. Gotta clean the craft room. All right, let's get that. All right, the glue gun's hot, so we can finish the first one, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me turn you down here so you can see what's going on. You can see my disaster area. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this bow. I think I've showed you guys before, but they call them rag bows, and anybody can do them. So that's why I love them, because I can do them. So this is what I got. And I have these little, I call them doodads. I have a whole bunch of random, come in. They come in these little things, they call them chip boxes, and they're all sorts of little things. I have a couple of different ones of these. I don't know where they even came from. Inherited stuff. So, anyways, I got out these little flowers and my glue gun. Let's see if I can not burn myself this morning. This will take 2 seconds. It's my dog. What are you doing, girlfriend? She's always got to be in the middle of everything. And these do have glitter on one side, so I'm going to try to get the non-glittered side. They're small, and my fingers don't want... There we go. Fingers don't want to do it. Now this is just decorative, so hot glue is fine. If you wanted something more permanent, it was going to get a lot of use and abuse. Ooh, hot glue. Good thing it was on my fingernail, not on my skin. You could put E6000 with it to hold it better. But with the hot glue, just hold it for a few seconds. That was a good save, you guys. It landed on my nail and not on my skin. It is a low temperature glue, so it's less burning than regular glue. But I might have to E6000 it after all. Or it could be just because it glued to my thumb first. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't glue at all. Round two. Let's do it this way. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I know you're supposed to swirl that around so you don't get those little tails, but when I'm crafting and it's just me, I have some glue dots, but I think they're really, really old and they don't seem to work very well. What kind of glue dots do you like to use, Leanne? Where do you get yours, or where do you like to pick them up at? Because I would like to get some new ones and try it again. I think it's because they've been in the drawer for years and years and years and years, and they don't really work. but I've heard other people mention them. So yeah, let me know what you like to use. And any of you other guys, if you like glue dots or you like other kinds of glue, please tell us all. Isn't that cute? You just put a little, you could, a painted button would be cool too. They're permanent. They are permanent. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, the ones I have are just like little clear dots on a plastic sheet of paper, and you peel them off and you stick them on. But they're so old, they're like gummy, like they pull apart and they're kind of hard. So I don't know. So that's, you know, you could put a little button here. The little sparkle things, they sell those little glass sparkles with adhesive on the back of them. But yeah, so anyways, I was going to do one for, let me get all these back up out. I have so much stuff out here, you guys, it's crazy. I promise I'm going to get, I have too many projects going on. You have to pick the ones that say permanent on the box. Do you get them at a local craft store? Do you order them on Amazon? Where do you pick them up at usually? So I'm using two. I just cut a bunch of scraps of ribbon that I had. The back one you would like to be wired because it'll give you some structure. The rest, it doesn't matter. You can use anything you want. Oh, I'd like to cut the ends of these before I fold them up. These are just ribbons that either have been donated to me or I picked up at the dollar store. I'm cutting from the folded part out to the cornered part. To get that end like that. It's going to be, so from the part where it's folded out to get that dovetail. If you cut it the other way, you get a point. So whichever you like, if you like the point or you like the dovetail. So folded out. And this is the only one I'm going to cut this way. The other ribbons are really tiny, so they don't need to be. So from the folded to the out. Folded to the joined, I don't know. I've been getting mine at AC Moore. I'll let you know another source. I need to find them. Probably Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I usually can find pretty much everything there. And if they're not on sale, wait a week and they will be. If you're like me and you live far, far away and you don't get there very often, then be sure to take a coupon with you. So I'm just going to kind of mush these together. This particular ribbon is just a mesh middle and it doesn't really fold. It doesn't really matter because we're going to shape it afterwards. Just want to get it all together. So because this is the fat one, it needs a little pinching to get together. So I'm just making an X. Turn around. My thumb's on top, so making an X. And then I'm going to take my next, whatever my next fattest ribbon is. And I'm following the same X all the way down, you guys. A lot of people move them all around and do all sorts of maneuvering. I like to get it all laid together and then I arrange afterwards. All the rest of my ribbons, except for my lace, are the same, but I want, where's my one I did? I want a little bit of that fatter lace in the front, so I'm going to save that. So I'm just using my whatever skinny ribbons I have, and I just cut 2 of every ribbon that I'm using. You can use as many or as few as you like, depending on how raggy you want to get. There's no exact science to the coloring. I'm doing dark light, because that's what I'm grabbing, but gives you a little contrast as you go, I guess. I'm losing them, Come back. Trick is keeping them all in your thumb. Hobby Lobby is definitely a big event for me too. Yeah, our Hobby Lobby is about, well, Hobby Lobby and Michael's are both about an hour and 15 minutes from here. So it's an all-day adventure. We usually go, and I go to the hair supply store, and I go to the craft store, and I go to lunch, and oops, I wanted to put that before I put my last 2 skinny ribbons on. There we go. I'm going to put some lace on there. And you could use scraps of fabric for this too, you guys. It doesn't have to be ribbon. All right. I could keep them all together here. So basically, I just did an X with the whole thing. It looks like a mess, but it's an X. The whole thing's an X. And I'm going to take another piece of ribbon to tie it with. Like I said, we can adjust anything after we get it tied. That one pink one is giving me a hard time. This is going to be a wild bow because I had a couple of them jump around. I'm just going to tie a knot in the back if I don't lose them all before I get done. It's a nice thing about it being a rag bow. It can be messy and crazy, and nobody will know. They'll think you did it that way on purpose. Hee hee. You hear my dog? She's a happy girl this morning. How are you doing, Velvet? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna try not to lose those two pieces, because that's what I'm gonna tie it onto this with. So I just tied a piece of this lace around here. Tie that in a knot. And I'm just going to let these hang down too. Take my, I can find the front and the back, slip this through here and tie it on as well. See, I was trying to get away with this whole project without using hot glue, because hot glue in the morning can be disastrous for me. But, oops. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn off my messages. So I'm just going to tie this on a knot onto this lace that is tied around the jar. Hopefully, there we go. So there's that. Turn it up here, hopefully you can see. And then you just go about arranging these how you want them to be and cutting them. I cut them to all different lengths, and like I said, because these other ribbons are little, I don't worry about dovetailing those little ends. I just cut them at an angle. What happened here? Oh, I didn't cut all the way through when I cut this. Look at it, guys. Crafting disastering. No problem. Easy fix. There you go. Okay. But the wire ribbon gives you the structure to be able to adjust a little bit and give your bow the shape that you want it to be. Be able to play with it a little bit. If you have ones that are too long on one side and too short on the other side, depending on how tight your knot is, you can often pull them back through a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and fluff all of this to perfection and make you guys watch it that way, but you get the idea. I will go ahead and trim these back so that they're all the little skinny ones are shorter than the big fat one in the back, to make it look like it's a proper bow. But if you like things really wild, you can certainly leave. I would definitely trim that one. You can certainly leave it super wild, and then I will just go ahead and hot glue again. Oh, my fingers this morning. They better get it together. I got to go to the salon. Need more coffee. I will go ahead and hot glue a doodad on here. And so I'm going to do these 3 jars so they will all match. Just fun, quick. But from plain, glass mason jars to something pretty to hold stuff. Cheap and easy craft. Easy to do. And I did paint. I got a base coat on this box that I had, which I just had leftover paint, so I just threw a base coat down. But I have a couple of other boxes, and I think what I'm going to do is decoupage them and I have I have some boxes of paintbrushes. My back, I can't even. But I thought I would decorate those boxes and put all of the brushes that are the storage boxes for my brushes for when I need more brushes. Please tell me I'm not the only one. When there's, anyways, it's Friday. Lots of plans, lots of ideas. We'll see when we get to them. But let me know. Do you decorate your craft space? Have a good day, everybody. And thanks for popping in. If you kick on, like, oh, hi, Michelle. I wonder, I don't know if I can scroll. Sparkled. Hi, Elaine. Lots of early birds out here this morning. Thank you for popping on. And if you come on later, say replay. Let me know. What do you think? All right. Have a great Friday. And yes, thank you for joining me for coffee. Now I need to go finish my hair and makeup and go to work. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.